Hi everyone, I am back to share my latest project that I have been working on. It's taken me a couple evenings to get it together. So this is a special edition from Die Cutting Essentials. It is a card kit pretty much. So you can make cards, different types of projects and everything with this kit. So this one is one that I picked up at the Barnes & Noble. Usually I pick them up in the past from Joann's, but I haven't seen them in Joann's in a while. And so Omega, who is Omega Brooks 7702, I believe. Hey Omega, she shared when she picked it up the same time. And then she did the card, which is, this is filled with a whole bunch of different inspirational projects and whatnot. And so I also picked it up when she got it. And so I want to share the project, but before I do that, here is what comes in this kit. This is the die. So it has this little vine piece, the trellis, and an outside layer. You can double layer it or you can cut it all together. And then it has some little small butterflies and flowers. This one also has the embossing folder, a stamp set, and then 32-page paper pack. So a whole bunch of different things, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I did use the dies. Here it is, the dies. And it's easier to leave these attached because they are attached to do die cutting. And then the embossing folder. The embossing folder, which is really nice, and a stamp set. So a lot of these kits have they're really good for the value because they do include papers, inspirational how-tos, and everything in the kit. So you can use what they've done or you can create your own. And I just think it's really fun that you can have everything all together. If you ever see a project and you want to duplicate it, this is a good way to do it because they include everything in the kit for you. So just flipping through really quick what this is. But here are the papers for the kit. So these sheets are not really thin copy paper and they're not cardstock. So you really do have to layer them. So here's some pretty papers, this double-sided. I've actually bought kits that had a CD in them. They're a little bit more. And I've purchased them online. And More magazine. There's a couple of different UK magazines, websites that you can pick them up from. And you can print your own papers. So these papers, they are not 8.5 by 11. They are longer than that. I believe they're like almost 12 inches. Yeah, sorry. So here are the papers. This is a yellow. If you can see, this is a yellow. Some pretty florals. Wood grain. So these sheets back here, this is what I wanted to show you. This sheet right here is a scene, and they have different ideas in how to do the scene, and they give you a couple different ones. There's another, I believe on the back side, these are some clouds. Here's another one with the fence and some other cut aparts for you. And on the back. So what I do is for pages that I get that look like this, excuse me, what I do is go ahead and make a copy. So here is the magazine pages, and this is just white cardstock, and I go ahead and make a copy because I hate to cut it out, make a mistake, and then I don't have another sheet because there's only one. Or if I want to use the back side, I can't do it because I've cut that. I generally do not print the entire page or make a copy unless I'm going to use a smaller segment. So that's what you can do. But this paper here and this one here is another cut apart from the magazine. I believe it's, yeah, right here. So this is my copy and this is the magazine, and this is just for my use, so it's okay for me to make a copy of it. And that's what I do to try to, you know, extend my papers. So with this kit, Omega showed her card, which is the same one that I looked at to recreate, and I'm going to show you what I used. I did use a punch from my stash. I did use this grass border because the card inspiration, it used the embossing folder. It used the embossing folder, which have this grass border, and they actually recommended that you cut out this once you emboss it. But that's just too much detail, and I believe Omega said the same thing when she recreated the card. Was like it was just too much to try to recreate. So the inspiration was this one here, and I want to recreate this one as well. It's called the Garden Oasis, and here is my card that I created. So I did use the embossing folder to create the background. I cut that out, and then it has a step where you cut out the center part of the arch and you leave the leaves that's there hanging, and I did that there. And then the back, the image in the back is from the paper. It's from the cut apart, but I cut it from here. So it would be, I didn't make a copy of this one. I think I need to make a copy of that one, but it is the same, it's similar because they repeated this image also. So I know I made a copy of that, and I cut it out from my cardstock. That's what I did for this one. So let me put that to the side. So here's my card, and the trellis, I did cut the trellis using the die. Sorry, you can see it. And so then the vine is, I did it in 2 different color cardstocks around here, and then I put it on some back, this is Hobby Lobby Paper Studio paper. So just the lightweight, and then I just built the layers because this is pretty heavy with the vines on the top. And then here's the image in the back. And for the border, I use this punch because I was not going to cut out this. Actually, I tried to do it the first time and I just stopped. I said I couldn't do it. So I remember I had this border, grass border punch, and I did that in double layers. And then I added the dies from here, the butterfly and all the flowers all around, and added the rhinestones to the center. And the birthday wishes is from the punch, the stamp set that's here. There it is. So I use that. I really like this fence and that bird house right there. So I want to use that again. So I don't have a lot of time in the evening, but I did start cutting out because it takes you a minute to cut multiple layers, of these dies. And I did that, and then I did some more cutting, and then I came back, and today I just put it all together. So yeah, this is my card. It is a 6x6 card, and I layered the inside. And so I just wanted to come and share this project with you. And If you've never picked up these magazines, you really should, because they are filled with a bunch of different things. This is another one, another UK from Joanna Sheen. You know, we've picked up a lot of the dies from Tuesday Morning. So here they are. And then this is another one. It says 125 piece card making kit. So that is a lot of money. I mean, a lot for what you get. And I think this was like $24 or yeah, 25 US. And when I was picking, I believe I picked these up, when I picked them up from Joann's, I could use my teacher's discount or whatever to get money off, or they can't use it for magazines. It was something like that, but I know I didn't pay full price for the ones at Joann's. This one I did pay full price for. I believe this one, yeah, this is one that I did pay full price for. Here's another one, which is really cute. And this is another die cutting essentials. So they have a lot at Barnes & Noble. If you've ever been into their magazine section, they do have a lot for crafts. They have crochet magazines and so on and so forth. So this is another one that I picked up. And lastly, this one, which is so cute, because I just think that little dog is so cute, the little girl. And they have papers and everything. So I'll be back to share projects with this one as well, because this has the little buggy, it has the clouds, and it could double as the tree, it has the sun and the stamp set. So this is a lot. It says 33 piece bumper die and stamp set. So this is a lot too. So this is just pretty much your dies and your stamps in here, and this one include the papers. So really nice. This is Card Making Magazine, Making Cards Magazine. So that is it. I just wanted to come and share this project with you. And if you've never tried one of the magazines or the kits, I think you should. They're really fun. Everything is all together. You can just duplicate the projects or come up with your own. And I am going to kind of do some more, because I had some more ideas for this embossing folder. So thank you all for stopping by and watching my video. Bye.